peeps? So you're now tuned into another recording of For the Love of the Game podcast. You're now tuned to Dre Skervin. What's good?
I'm good, man. No, it's not football related, but boy, contract signed, sealed.
Yeah, we can quickly touch on that at the end. But of course, just gotta say this before we start. Hit the like and subscribe.
Come
on that YouTube, Jazz. Like up and subscribe. Get us to the necessary followers so that we can move out of the basement. You get me?
No. Sticks, right?
Yeah. Also, this is like the 10th time we've recorded. Hopefully, and touch wood, this goes out as normal as possible. We've gone through a lot of our technical difficulties over the last few weeks, especially on Friday. Or Friday, we recorded something popping, and then I put the iPad on top of the keyboard, and it all went tits up. But hopefully, touch wood, this one goes out to the nation. So, first things first, let's get to the game yesterday. Man United 1, West Ham 0. What's your thoughts?
Top 4 secured, I'll say, after that result. Wasn't a brilliant result at all. We did the job, and we defended quite well, to be honest. And I'm glad that we got the 3 points, to be honest, but it wasn't a good one. But other than that, it wasn't great.
West Ham didn't really come out like they wanted to even do anything. I was shocked. That was the thing that shocked me the most. Because I thought that game would determine on how West Ham set up. I think if they actually came at us, they could have got something yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
All right, with the substitutions they made in the second half, they started that team in the first half, they would have won the game.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I was shocked. I thought United were there to be beaten, especially after the disappointment of Thursday night. Possibly shot on confidence, just go out and attack them. It's a free hit for a team like West Ham. It's a free hit.
Yeah, right now. You know what I mean? Right now, they're never expected to be in this position.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I think the West Ham team were quite the team in itself were quite disappointed with how they set up to be. Because I reckon they
of course. I think it just seemed like two teams that are playing like a testimonial, bruv. Like United were playing in second gear. West Ham were just, I don't know what they were doing for 65 minutes. I don't know what the game plan was, what they were trying to do. But once they put those two attacking players on, West Ham came to life. On the United front, I'll just say we got the 3 points.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Like, literally. Again, as I've said many, many times, the performance was just not there. Only bright spark was Luke Shaw played well, and Mason Greenwood played well as well up front.
Harry Maguire played well as well.
He played all right. He played all right. But other than that,
them 3 were the best players, to be honest.
Other than that, Daniel James just occupied space.
Scott McTominay, Fred, they cannot be started for Man United.
I told you.
Starting Man United next season. They're in the starting lineup next season. Something's wrong, bro. How can your midfielder can't go forward? Every time he goes forward, the man's turning back. Both of them. All they do is go forward, then turn back past the Vidic. I mean, not Vidic, past the Lindelof, past the Maguire. Them two players are meant to get the ball and look forward, bro. Pass the ball forward. I
To
mean,
me, the whole setup just epitomizes the manager, in it. Like
mm,
you just want to be. I don't even. We are like an upscale Burnley, in it. We're a Burnley with a bit of we're a posh version of Burnley, bruv. Literally, we are just a posh version of Burnley. We just play. We've got two sitting midfielders to protect our two centre backs.
yeah,
Our two sitting midfielders cannot make a forward pass. They can't even pass to each other. Like
exactly.
you got Bruno just running around doing whatever he wants. Dan James just occupying space. Literally, he does nothing but just
Mm,
runs after people.
mm,
It's like man's playing bulldog.
mm.
Remember when in school you play bulldog?
Yeah, bulldog.
That's what
Yeah,
Dan
for
James is
real.
playing. But he can never get close to anyone to get the ball. And Rashford has been poor for too long. It's another poor performance in my eyes.
Rash, but to be honest with you, Rashford is injured. And to be honest with you, I don't know why he played.
If he's injured, he
But the
shouldn't be
brother's
playing.
injured.
But that just
Exactly.
goes.
But he's he's
Well, the
injured.
fault has got to go at
That's
him,
poor management.
for
That's poor
him,
management.
him, and Ollie. Because if he's injured, number one, the manager should be saying you're not playing. And I feel like what he's doing is asking, "Oh, are you good enough to play Saturday?" And
And
and Rashford's like, "Yeah, cool, Scaff. I don't want to let
yeah,
you down. Yeah."
exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then my man's just, bro, the guy's obviously injured. You know he's injured. All now, Skullsgate made a substitution.
He didn't make a
All now, bro.
substitution yesterday. He didn't make
Yesterday,
a
that's what I'm
substitution.
saying. One, not one.
And to
You're
me,
just burning out
he's
players,
running
bro.
these
You're
guys into the
burning them
ground,
out.
running them into the
Yeah,
ground.
bro.
And you know what was funny?
Burning
When
them
we
out.
were winning games, like November, December time, he was rotating that team around. But like
Mm,
now, and then he stopped, and then he ran Pogba into the ground.
yeah.
Cavani can't handle 2 games a week. He's injured. Martial's
Mm,
now injured. Van der Beek's injured. It's only a matter of time before
mm,
Wan-Bissaka gets injured because he plays him every week. And bro,
mm.
God knows how Harry Maguire plays every game, bro. It's just a matter of time before he gets injured.
That's what
Like
I mean.
all this is what I'm saying. We need to quit this whole United
Right.
DNA crap. Put wear your heart on your sleeve crap because that is what's gonna ruin players' careers, bro.
Yeah,
Rashford
it's
is
true.
hurt, bro. You can even tell he's hurt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
And
hurt.
like
He's injured, bro.
he's going to ruin his career if he
Bro, he
keeps.
went down. He went down. He went down and held his foot. Yeah, I think in the 80th minute.
Yeah,
Bro, all now Skullsgate ain't warmed up a sub to
brother.
say,
I
"Yo, come
saw
on,
him.
bro."
I
The
saw
man's
him.
played him.
I saw him hand on knees at one point in the game as well. And I was thinking, bro,
Yeah,
just take him
bro,
off.
he's injured, fam. He's injured.
But
And
later,
Bruno's gonna get injury soon as well.
yeah,
Watch.
100%,
Bruno's gonna get
100%.
injury
We'll
soon.
we'll get
Watch.
to the manager later because
Mm.
we're gonna talk about him getting a new contract
I
potentially.
told you. I told
Potentially,
you.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But
Mate, it's
first,
signed already.
but let's get to the managers. I'm not the managers. The player ratings for yesterday's game. Um,
Yeah.
let's start with the goalkeeper, Dean Henderson.
Uh,
What do you think?
he never had really anything to do, really, bro. I don't remember anything he had to do yesterday. That is, you know what I mean? He could have given him a six. Nothing. Nothing. Is that?
Yeah,
Um,
I agree with you as well. I can't actually
yeah.
remember him doing anything. West
Do
Ham didn't even
anything.
do anything really, to
Yeah.
be honest. Um,
Yeah.
I think there was a cross that came in and he cleared everyone out. And I was like, yep, that's what I need my goalkeeper to do. Yeah, near the end, I think he cleared
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, yep, that's what I need my goalkeeper to do. Like, so I'll
Mm,
give him a six for that. Aaron
mm,
Wan-Bissaka.
mm. Five average game, bro. There's nothing.
Yeah,
There's nothing special about his play yesterday.
same as
I
well.
think
I
he
don't
gave
think
the
I can't
I think he
remember.
gave the ball away a bit yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go 5 as well. Defensively, like I've said many times, one on one, the best defender in the world,
Yeah.
hands down. But going forwards, he
Yeah.
needs help. And I'm telling you, we need someone to play on the right. We
Mm,
need to get Sancho or someone that can play on the right. That's a
mm,
proper winner this summer
yeah.
because
Mm,
Wan-Bissaka shouldn't be the only one that's defending down that right hand side and going forward. It's not fair on
yeah,
him,
fair enough, yeah.
because Shaw gets help from Rashford on the left. So
Yeah. Just exposing him.
yeah. All right. Victor Lindelof.
Uh, 5 again. Um, I remember it doing that like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the okay, so I'm gonna give him a 5.
I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna give him a 6,
Mm,
just because he dealt with uh Mikel Antonio. That was my biggest fear going into um
mm.
yesterday's game, that Mikel Antonio was gonna bully
You know, he was
Lindelof.
non-existent yesterday.
Yeah, so
He was, he was. I thought he was doing bleep test yesterday,
yeah.
mate. He was just running.
He dealt with what was required. I think he even out jumped Mikel Antonio at one point. I'm being generous here. I'm not usually this generous. So I would have gone for a 5, to be honest, but you know, we'll give Victor, and I'll give Victor and Maguire a 6 because they dealt with what was to be dealt with, really.
I'm, I'm giving, I'm giving a 7, to be honest with you. The reason why I'm giving him a 7 is because he was demanding. He was demanding, and he really led like a cat back yesterday. You get me? And he cleared up really well. And there was there's a defensive header that he cleared in I think it was the second half. Uh, Proper defensive header, bang! He, um, the centre midfield, but that's what you want as a leader.
Mm.
I think he showed his leadership qualities a lot yesterday.
Okay, cool. On to Luke Shaw.
I don't know what's happened to him over the past 3 months, yeah, but listen, quality. He's our best player on the field. Our left back is the best player on the field.
Can't even disagree with that.
Uh, yeah, everything comes
Literally,
from Luke Shaw. Everything
um,
comes from Luke Shaw.
yeah, defensively good. You can tell he's got that. He's got, you know what? Beyond the confidence now, he's got that arrogance of
Yeah.
a proper left back now. That for years, you know what it is? I don't even think he's playing great. He's just doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's doing it well, isn't it? That's what it is with
Oh,
Luke
yeah,
Shaw now.
yeah,
Like, if there's a chance to overlap.
yeah. He's
That's what he's
coming.
doing now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Simple
yeah.
stuff he's doing now, and he's doing it effectively. Everything good came from the left. It usually does come from the left when it comes to United. But yeah, solid performance. Like, I don't think, again, it weren't really like a world beater performance, but I'll give him a 7. He was the best player on the pitch by far, but it's not really saying much. I think everyone on that pitch, bar Luke Shaw, should go home and think about that performance yesterday and have, yeah, have a chat with themselves, mate. To be honest, everyone on that pitch, all 22 players except for Luke Shaw. But
But I gave Harry Maguire a 7.
he's
I'm gonna
still a
give him an 8.
fridge. I still don't forgive him for Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Maguire, big old donut.
I'm gonna give Luke Shaw an 8 though. You give him as yesterday, Luke Shaw, man of the match. And, mm.
Onto the midfield, we got Mick Fred. We'll start with Fred. I'm starting to wonder if he's Brazilian, mate, because he doesn't. He plays like he's from like Puerto Rico side.
It's a free for me, bro. It's a free
Whoa,
for me.
whoa.
Yeah, bruv. It's terrible, bruv. It's absolutely terrible. How can you not? You get so much amount of money, yeah. How can you not turn, yeah, when you're centre backs, giving you the ball, bruv? Look forward, yeah. There's people making runs, fam, and you can't play the ball forward, bruv. Every time you get the ball, 95% of the time, Fred gets the ball, bruv. He gives it or gives it to the side. 95% of the time. I mean, I think there's what I think there was about, I think, 3 times I can remember doing it. One Rashford scored from it in the league. I think it was in the league. Gave it free to him. As soon as he got the ball, Rashford was on the run. Boom, left foot. Boom, gave down the channel. Boom, Rashford's in and scored. You know what I mean? He don't do it, bro. He just don't do it. I'm gonna give him a free, bro. Terrible.
Um, him and McTominay were both rubbish yesterday, as usual.
Yeah.
But I think Fred was a bit better than McTominay, to be honest.
Nah, but they're
Bit
both
better.
bad as each other.
But I've got to give him a 4. It was poor. For you're a centre midfield and you can't keep the ball.
Yeah.
Like his first touch, he's running after the ball, bruv. Like his second touch is running after his first touch, bruv. That's how bad it is with Fred, innit? It is
That's
bad.
bad.
And like there's runs that these players make. I watch him. I watch Rashford make the run.
Mm.
I've seen Greenwood make runs. Bruno will call through
Luke
ball.
Shaw, Luke Shaw's all making runs, fam. Forward,
And
fam,
like
and he's passing.
I can't just even it's these two together. They just make the simple, easy passes, in it. When that's not your job, in it. Because that's why Bruno comes deep to get the ball all the time. Because these two Wallads can't make a simple through ball or play in
Simple
between the
pass, yeah.
lines.
That's true.
Like Fred plays like he sniffed the line before the game and then sniffs another line at half time, bro. He's too energetic, bro. Like, calm down, relax. Like the Fred from last season needs to come back because this man seems like he's giving away his Brazilian passport. He's probably from Bolivia or something. And I've always been a fan of Fred, but recently I can't defend what he's been doing. I can't.
Oh, man, pass the credit been going on
Yeah,
the
past
tick
the
still.
Fred, no one's been putting money in the collection offering this week, bro. Trust me. Pastor Fred closed church closed, bro. Trust me. All right.
I'm in church today, runway.
There's a leak in the roof of the church, bro. Trust me. All right. Scott McTominay.
uh, I gave Fred a free. I'm giving him a free as well, mate. In harsh, bro. Two players in your midfield that can't do the simple thing, turn pass to your forwards, bro. Something's wrong, bro.
Mm,
But something's wrong, bro. And it's not even like you do it against City, the best team in the world, the best team in Europe, bro. And you can't do it against West Ham. Do you get me? It don't make sense, bro. You know what I mean? You can have confidence one game, and next 4, 5, 6 games, where is it?
mm.
Free, bro. Free.
Um, if I give Fred a high 4, I've got to give McTominay a low 4, simply because he could have been sent off as well. He
Yeah.
took a heavy touch, and that tackle. I'm telling you, if that was another player on another team, he would have got a red.
Mm.
That McTominay, I've, I'm not saying I've never been a fan, but he's just not Man United quality, you know. And to
Yeah.
me, I've said, and you've clocked recently, he goes hiding and he plays the simple passes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think we need to try. I don't think. I think he is. I think there's a player there. Yeah, but I think, like we said earlier, yeah, he needs to play a bit forward, bruv.
Yeah, he used to play further forward.
He needs to play a bit forward.
I think him and Fred need to play
Not
further
this
forward.
manager. You know what I mean? Not this manager.
Yeah, like to me, it doesn't work. There's no creativity. They're just destroyers in midfield, isn't it? And they're not even good destroyers in midfield. Like
But we've known this for how much months, bruv? And
this guy is stubborn. We're gonna get to Ollie in a bit. But to me, McTominay, poor, nothing, offers nothing. That was a really bad performance, but because we won, I'm giving him a low 4.
Mm.
Giving him a low 4. And he's just come back from injury, didn't he? What game was it? Um, the Manchester Derby. He just literally trained the day before. Like to me, he's probably still injured himself.
who?
So McTominay,
Who? Yeah.
McTominay was a doubt for the Manchester Derby, wasn't he? He came back for training on a Saturday. and he's
Mate,
played 3 games in a week. He's another
he's
one that's the passion merchants, harm that badge on the chest.
but
Yeah, Iron Man.
he's
Like,
who,
no,
he's who vomited and still played on, bruv. Yeah, on the pitch, bruv. And and my man still ain't taking the piss, bruv.
man had the shit, and Ollie still started him.
Should have started him.
There you go. There you go. All right. Further forward now. Let's go to the winners. Dan James.
Oh, mate, where do we start, mate? Where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we start with Dan James, bro? Terrible, mate. I'm gonna be nice, bro. We're gonna give him a 4. I'm not gonna be harsh as I'm gonna be harsh as on friend. I mean, gets a 4.
Mate,
He's
I
terrible.
don't know. It's not his fault, innit? Like, to me, I think he's one of those kids. Like I said before, Dan James is that brother in school. Like you said, Man United are a bunch of year 11s, and Dan James is in year 8. And like these year 11s have ran out of ballers, innit? So they're
Bruv, Dan
thinking,
James is not even in year 8, fam. He's in year 6, bruv. He's come on induction. He's come induction day, like, yeah. I don't I don't know what Dan James did, fam. He should have left big deep things, yeah, and left Man United alone and gone and went to Leeds, fam. Left big
bro,
deep things alone.
Dan James is that brother in year. He's got a brother in year 11 in it that's sick at ball, and they're desperate for a man to play. So he's like, bro, my brother can play it. Like, come. That is Dan James. Yeah, bro. Like,
Oh man.
it's not his fault. He's a Man United player in it. Ryan Giggs recommended him to this PE teacher in it. So, but you've been
Keyword recommended.
didn't have to do it. True.
Keyword recommended.
He's been at United 2 years. He's hardly started games this year. So you've been at the training ground every goddamn day, and you've hardly played games up until about a month ago. What do you like? I want to ask Dan James this. What do you do in training during the week? What do you do instead of doing bleep tests? Like, what do you do?
I know that the Man United players don't rate him, bruv. I heard Luke Shaw did interview the other day, yeah. And what did they ask Luke? Something about celebrations, and he was like, yeah, we need to sort out Dan James celebrations. He's like, didn't he? I was like, nah, these man don't rate him. They could record him a little kid, man. Don't rate him. He's not rated, bro.
It's
I don't know why he
yesterday's
comes to United.
performance. To me, it goes down to coaching with him. Like I've always said, that to me, certain games he's built to play for, innit? But other games, unless you coach him how to play, he doesn't have the football brain or the nous to adapt his game to who he's playing against, innit? So that's where he's been let down, innit? But still, he can't beat a man. He ain't got no techers at all. And he starts. Amad Diallo has played in the Champions League for Atalanta, bruv. He's not a young buck. He's only a few years younger than Dan James. He's played for Atalanta in the Champions League. He's got techers. He's got a football brain. Play him. Simple.
There was one point in that game yesterday, and James, he got the ball was it the first half? Yeah, the first half. Yeah, he got the ball, and someone gave it to him on the right hand side. Yeah, and he was in
he
the
came
box.
inside. Did he come inside? He tried to do
What are you doing? What was he doing, man? Tell me what he was doing, man. What are you doing?
I saw it, and I was like, that just encapsulates Man United, bro. Like,
Oh, bro,
I looked at it, I was like,
bro.
that is a year 8 playing with year 11s, bro. Literally.
Bro, West Ham players just looked at him, just literally stood
Yeah,
there,
bro.
looked at him.
I could tell, yeah. I could tell someone, I would love someone to just say, bro, what the fuck are you doing, fam?
The ref should have blown the whistle, yes.
Like, bro, he should have been like, yo, don't do that again. Like, the referee should have said that to him, don't do that again. That was, oh, bro. And then there was one thing in the second half which made me realize he ain't got a football brain, yeah. I think Greenwood must have played in the ball. He ran down the byline, crossed it in. But when he ran down the byline, he looked to see in the box. There was no one in the box, you know, and he still went down the byline and crossed it in. And then it was like, oh, why ain't no one in the box? No one's there, bro.
Oh, bro, not even that one. You know what the worst one was? On the counter attack, fam. On the 4-on-1 counter attack, man. Or 4-on-2.
Yes, yes.
Bro,
Dan
what are you playing?
Dan James gets a 2. He gets a 2.
Right.
He's poor. He gets a 2, bro.
Yeah,
I just remembered.
He was worse than the top.
He is. Oh, bro. Listen.
Bro, he's a 2, man. He's a last 2, fam.
I don't mean to shit on professional footballers, but bro, unless he's coached, he cannot. Nah, that was shocking,
bro. Dan James makes me feel, yeah, I can play for Blood Clot Man United. Yeah, that's how Dan James makes me feel, bro. I'm not even
Dan
joking.
James makes me feel, even at my age, that I still got a chance of playing for Man United, fam. Like legit.
I'm not even joking.
Like legit. I'm not even joking.
Bro.
Like legit. Like legit.
That's the realest, bro. He's dead.
And like, trust me, people are not exaggerating. This guy is crap.
He is absolutely dead.
Let's move on to Bruno Fernandez.
Bruv, no. Let's not even move on. Bruv, I've seen that on the rec, yeah, at first down, bun, like the biggest head, yeah, and come on the football, yeah, and mad it up, fam, yeah. What is Dan James doing, bro? Nah, it's mad, cuz he's dead, fam. He is absolutely dead.
You know what, yeah? You know when you kick ball in the park in the summertime, yeah? And then there's this one, he's not even good. Like, there's this one guy that, you know, he could just do a madness at any given moment.
Yeah.
But he's got pace.
Yeah.
And he knows how to stay busy. That is him. That is him, bro.
Oh, man, that James, bro. Flip it up.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking, bro. Shocking. All right. On to Bruno Fernandez.
Oh, mate, he was the next. He gets a 5 from me, Andre. Not even joking. He gets a 5 from me. Don't get me wrong. He created a bit of. He shot. He had a couple of shots and that, but mate. And then thing with him, yeah, like his attitude now, bro. You know what I mean? If things ain't going his way, he's strutting about. Bro, you're not the dog's bollock check, bro. You're not the dog's bollock check. You know what I mean? Galvanize your team, bro. You're meant to be a leader, fam. Galvanize your team. Make your team feel, you know what I mean? That not that they can trust you, but make them feel comfortable with that. You know what I mean? And I feel that's he needs to fix up, bro. He gives the ball away too much as well, man.
Yesterday,
it's on the 6, man. 6.
He didn't really do. I can't remember what he done, but yeah, I feel like he does too much. Sometimes he's the furthest player forward. Like, that annoys me. You're leaving Fred and McTominay to deal with 3 man in midfield. Like, but that can even be down to coaching. Like, I feel like Ollie's just said, do what you want, create in it. And like, that is not what for him, no way, because it's always Hollywood passes. Like yesterday, he cut it out a bit. He's playing a lot more simple passes, but there's not much he can do. And because everyone knows that if Bruno plays well, we play well. And if he plays bad, we play bad. Then they just know to single out Bruno, innit? That's why he's coming deeper than Freddie McTominay to get the ball at times. Like, to me, he gets a solid 5 in it. I don't think he done anything to be worth a 6. I don't remember him really doing anything, to be honest.
You know what?
Actually, I'll
As
give him a
well,
6. I'll give him a 6 because he done some nice little link-up play with Greenwood.
Yeah, you know what? As well, yeah. During that game, there was a couple opportunities. The ball was on the right hand side. And there was opportunity there. Ball's been crossed in, bro. This man, he's the only man that can really get into the box, bro. Yeah, this man's hanging at the edge of the box, bro. Get into the box, bro. You're the only brother there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you hanging around on the edge of the box for? Get yourself in the box, bro, and be there for the ball. You know what I mean? Anything could happen.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Frustrating, man. Frustrating. But he's
But
really
I think he knows. He
man.
knows that Fred and McTominay are crap in it. He knows Fred and McTominay are crap. So he knows he has to do extra more. He knows he has to do extra.
That's probably it as well. I'd want to see her with 2 good.
Because when it was Pogba playing, he never came that deep to get the ball. Never.
Yeah.
So is what it is. All right, on to the left, Marcus Rashford.
5. And I think that's generous. That's generous.
That's extremely generous.
I really do. Yeah, I think that's generous. But Rashford is my guy, bro. That's my guy. I'm back into the death. You know what I mean? That's why he's getting that 5. But he's injured, bro. And mate, the way it looks, yeah, I don't even being funny. I don't even know if Rashford's going to the Euros, bro. Because Rashford's burnt out, bro. I don't reckon he's gonna go Euros. He's gonna get injury, bro. He's gonna get a bad injury. He's burnt out. The lad's burnt out, bro.
Can tell.
You can tell. And my man's just playing him, blood. Even yesterday, I understand he's fit. All right, he's fit. You want your best players on the pitch. All right, give him a little 50 minutes, bro. Give him a little 60 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as you got the goal, come, Ahmad. You know what I mean? Come on the pitch. You know what I mean? Bro, we got an important game Thursday. Is it Thursday coming?
Yeah, Thursday.
We got an important game Thursday coming, and you want him to play, yeah? And then what? Played him 90 minutes with an injury. What, you expect him Thursday to go out and come on, Rash, put an injection in you and go another 90? Come on, bruv. It's not fair on the boy, bruv. It's not fair on the boy. And, bruv, even them simple headers, their headers yesterday. Bruv, come on, bruv. His head's not there, fam. Mentally, if you're injured, fam, your head is not there, fam. Your head is not there. Bro, them headers, like you said, those are schoolboy flipping headers, bro. That easy thing, fam. Man should be header in the back of the net, bro. Man's going on like he's never seen a football in his life, bro. He's like, balls coming, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's really not there, bro. Honestly. He gets a 5 for me, bro.
Okay. For me, he gets a 3.
Wow.
Shocking. And he's been shocking for time. Like, and I know he's injured, but still, when you play, you still got to put in a performance or a shift or do something, innit? He's borderline just above Dan James yesterday, and I'm not even joking. That header that Greenwood crossed in for him, that is terrible. Body shape was wrong, a full shebang. Yeah. And that's got nothing to do with injury. That's just poor. And that people like the media just need to stop this English bias with players, innit? If they're playing bad, they're playing bad. Like, it's very quick to drop the excuse, oh, he's injured, he's burnt out. But other players have played the same amount of games as Rashford. Where's the excuse for them? You know what I'm saying? Shocking. Like, again, remember when we watched the Crystal Palace game, yeah? And Rashford dribbled, in it, and I was like, why don't you just go outside? And then he cut inside and ran into 5 man. Yeah. He virtually done it again yesterday, but it was 3 man. And I'm like, bro, just go. Like, he's got the pace to beat man down the left, innit?
And in the second half, he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But that's when I go, right, he's definitely got a shoulder injury, because when you dribble, you don't want to, right, if you got shoulder, you don't want to run. So
But that's what I'm saying. When you're injured mentally, it fucks you, Jay. I'm telling you,
Like,
mentally, you're like, raw. Oh, this side of my shoulders hurt. Raw, don't want to go this side. But it all has an impact, bro. He's mentally not there, fam. I'm telling you, he needs a rest, man.
still
He's not going to
poor,
the Euros. I'm telling you.
poor performance, and I agree with you as well. The way he's playing, he's due to get a serious injury.
Yeah,
But
100%.
even when I said last season, like that back injury, you don't just recover from that within a few months.
Yeah, right, Chris. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
serious injury, bruv. And I don't even think he's recovered
yeah,
from that.
yeah.
Because like I said, he doesn't really
Mm,
dribble that much like he used to. He's got
mm.
a lot of injuries. A proper manager with common sense and actually cares for his well-being. Like, you know what? Just sit it out. Whatever happens, happens. But I'll make sure that you're back with enough games that you're match ready for the Euros, isn't it?
Mm.
Simple.
But
That's what
this
I
is
would
the
have done.
thing.
Like,
But this is
and then
it's funny though.
Play in Euros, and then, bro, when you come back, get the surgery that you need, and when you're back, you're back. But this is a joke. He's gonna get injured. Him and Bruno, all these men that are playing every 3 days, something's gonna happen to them, and it's gonna be on Soshka's neck in it. Because I get it,
But
like,
you know what I find funny?
yeah,
Go on.
yeah, I get it that he's the only man that can make something out of nothing. That's why he's got 18 goals in it. Him and
Mm.
Bruno have the most goals because they're the only two that can make their own chances because we don't create chances in it. But there's got to be a point where someone says to Rashford, "Don't listen to this guy. He's gonna ruin your career." Because once you got bad back, especially at that age, he's fucked. And that shoulder, like once you got a bad shoulder and you don't get it sorted out, that can fuck you up as well. So to
Mm.
me, he just needs to someone around him, his people around him need to say, you know what, cut it out, take a break, recharge the batteries, come back again. Because the way
But you know,
even without Rashford now, I think we'll still finish top four because the Premier League's garbage this year, isn't it?
but you know what it is as well, yeah. I find funny, bro. Like Pogba will get injury, for example, yeah, and he's missing for like 2 months, bro. Not enough, yeah. Rashford will get injured, a bad one. Rashford will get a bad injury though, and then like 2 weeks later, yeah, Rashford's fit again.
But
Um,
you see with Pogba,
I don't get
he gets muscle injuries, isn't it?
you, Pogba.
Yeah, Pogba, he gets muscle injuries. You can't really play around with muscle injuries, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah, and number two, he's not one of those dons that follows what Ollie says. Because I
yeah,
remember
that's,
under he's like, if I'm not ready, and he goes and gets his own personal trainer and doctor to deal with him. Like he ain't trusting these United, man.
well, this is what I was saying, and this is the levels that Rashford's got to reach now, brother.
Mm.
Say to himself, I'm not ready to play, bro. Simple.
Straight.
You know what I mean? I'm not ready to
Uh,
play.
I
Car,
think
bro,
Rashford, if he feels guilty,
he's
like
gonna diminish
trust
his
me,
career, bro.
like no one would feel bad if Rashford just says I don't want to play or I'm injured, innit? Like we won't hold that against you, innit? Like
No,
we want to see Rashford play for United for his whole career till he's in his mid-30s, innit?
100%, bro.
But the way he's going,
Yeah, it's not
with
gonna
the
happen.
performances, he's going to end up at another club,
Yeah,
and he's probably his career will be done by the time he's in his late 20s, if that. But
right.
I ain't excusing yesterday. That was a crap performance. Another one from Rashford. He definitely gets a free. 100%. It's bad now. It's seriously bad with Rashford, but no one's gonna say nothing in it. So we go.
Yeah, man.
All right.
He's the country golden.
Yeah, he's feeding everyone's kids. All right.
Right.
Mason Greenwood.
Uh, 7. It's a 7. He was busy.
Mm.
Uh, good energy up front. Um, driving the ball forward as he could. You know what I mean? He was unlucky to not get a goal yesterday. I think he needs a goal, man. I'm blessed. Man. He keeps getting, pulled off a brilliant, got into a brilliant position in the first half. You know what I mean? And Fabianski saved it. You know what I mean? I thought that was him, bro. What a save, you know what I mean? And then he goes into the second half, hits the post. Keeper can't move, you know what I mean? The luck's just not on his side this year, man. But plus side is he's going to the under Euro 21s. Yeah, he's going
Can
under
fill his boots
23.
there.
Yeah, he fill his boots, come back, get me, come back in the next season and start again, man. Do you know what I mean? Positive for him. I think he can. I'm gonna give him a
I
7.
think his performance wasn't the same as Martial last weekend against Man City.
No, it wasn't.
The levels are almost the same. Like, the only thing that was missing from Greenwood was a goal.
Yeah.
And I liked when there was a chance we hit the post and he had Rashford next to him.
He could have gave it to him.
Yeah, but he's like, nah,
fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I want to see from my striker, innit? The talent and the potential is there. Like I've always said, play him up front. He is deep, as Wally says, the most natural finisher of the club. I don't want to see him out on the right. Like, it's second season slump, I guess. But like I said, we're not creating chances, so these strikers are not going to score goals in it. So I don't completely blame Greenwood, to be honest.
All the chances yesterday to score.
All the chances he had yesterday, he created himself.
Yeah, but he had opportunities. You get me? The ball's just flying in the back of the net. You know what I mean?
The goals will come. I'm not even worried about that. He gets us. He gets. I'll give him a 7 because we won. He played well. He occupied the defenders as well.
Yeah.
So I'll give him a 7. All right. Let's touch on the big news that came out or early. Was it late Saturday, early Sunday?
Sunday morning.
Yeah. It came out in the newspapers that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is in line to get a new 3-year deal, 9 million a year.
What?
Yeah, 9 million a year.
yeah, I'm going to do my coaching badly. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 9 million a year. Yeah, for the last.
You called it. You said he'll get a new contract.
No.
I have different views on what came out over the weekend. But first, what's your thoughts on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting a new contract?
Well, it was coming, wasn't it? It was coming.
Yep.
Got the technical directors and all of that monarchy at the club. Edwards boys, you know what I mean? Now he's put in United is not in a bad position as far as they're concerned. United second in the league. They were just waiting for yesterday's game to go ahead to get the 3 points from there, and they're gonna announce it soon that he's gonna sign a new contract. Champions League's confirmed. I don't think we've improved, bro. And they're giving him a new contract, bro. Surely Mourinho deserved the new contract. Surely Louis van Gaal deserved the new contract. I mean, they've done more than Ollie's done. You know what I mean? Ollie's got us to, what is it, 3 semi-finals?
4.
4 semi-finals, and we lost them all. Do you know what I mean? And this guy's getting a new contract, bro. He can't make, wait, 90 minutes, bro. 90 minutes, the whole of the game yesterday, this Bruno Fernandez, 1 substitution. Yeah, United ain't winning no league. Like you said, Andre, yeah? United ain't winning no league with that man in charge, bro. Yeah? And we're gonna find it hard to attract some players. Who's gonna come play for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro? Who is gonna want to come and play for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? I wouldn't. If he called me on my phone, come on, Aiden. Need you down.
Nah,
Need you
bro.
down there. I
Nah,
need you at
bro.
Carrington. First thing tomorrow.
Nah,
Mate,
bro.
I'll say, you know what? I'll tell him to fuck off. It's
I,
straight.
bro,
You having a laugh?
I'll go play for Salford City Reds, man. I'll go play for Gary Neville and them, man, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
This, uh, I'm about to rant here, innit? So bear with
Mm,
me, bear with me. Like to me, you know me, I've been Ollie out. I was one of the very first that was Ollie out. I was Ollie out when people were still
mm.
sitting Ollie at the wheel. Like I've legit, I was. Like I've been Ollie out since when we like what was it after the PSG game? Like we won that on mad unbeaten run. Everyone was
Mm,
gassed. Then we ended the season badly, and I think we lost at home to Cardiff, who were already
yeah,
relegated. And I
yeah.
was like, we're not gonna go nowhere with this man in charge, innit? Since that game, I've seen nothing. The football is shocking. Like I went to United games when Mourinho was in charge, yeah,
Mm,
and like let me break this down to you, yeah. The cost of going to watch a football match for everyone, yeah. The ticket, especially the good seats, right in front, TV wise, where it's got the big stand at Old
yeah,
Trafford. Those tickets are
yeah.
about 55, £60 in it.
Mm,
Whatever charge they add on top, so it's about £65 in it. So that's already £65, yeah. If
mm,
I'm driving, that's 4 hours there and 4 hours back, yeah. Petrol wise, that's touching £50 there. So that's £100. So right now, we're at £160, yeah.
Fuck.
£160, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna feel peckish on the way there, yeah. So I might
yeah,
stop halfway and get some food. You know,
yeah,
it's a bit pricey in them little petrol stations in the middle of nowhere. So we say
yeah,
£10, you know, there and back.
yeah.
So we're at another 20. So we're at 180, yeah, already.
Mm,
Cool. We're in Manchester now. We're in the stadium.
yeah,
Drinks and food is not cheap at football grounds.
yeah.
It's not cheap, mate. It's expensive. A bottle of Fanta's touching all £4, brethren.
Wow.
Yeah. Fanta and a duo bar of Kit Kat chunky.
Yeah.
So that's about what? £6, bro. So we're at £186, bro.
Wow.
Bruv, you see, if I've spent that amount of money, I come out my house to be entertained, bruv.
Yeah, you
Even
ain't
if
got
we
a program
lose.
it. You ain't got a
I, bruv,
program
I ain't even bought a program. I ain't
it.
even bought a program.
Yeah,
Slap another five to a teller on that. So that's touching £200 now, yeah? For the whole experience. Yeah. The least I expect to be is entertained, bruv. The least. Even if we lose 3-0, 2-1, 4-1, I want to see my team play good football, bro.
Mm,
You see, under Mourinho, it was
mm,
dire. It was
mm,
terrible. Literally, it was putting me to sleep. And I said,
mm,
I'm not going back to any United games until the football improves. I'm not lying right now when I tell you this. The football is worse than when it was under Mourinho.
mm.
Worse. Because there is no style of play, bruv. It's literally individuals going out there and Ollie's like, go and win us the game, lads.
Yep.
That's what it is. The football is shocking. Absolutely shocking. And he is lucky that there are not fans in the stadium. Because you see, when we got knocked out the Champions League,
Mm-hmm.
boos galore.
Yeah.
You see the football since we lost to Sheffield United, all those
Booze time.
draws, boos galore.
Yeah.
If there was fans in the stadium, Ollie would not be getting a new contract right now. 100%. 100%.
100%. Yeah.
And me personally, I still don't think they're going to give him a new contract. I think they threw that out there to gauge the public opinion
Andre,
of what us
the
think.
man's
I'll
getting
tell you why.
international.
Let me tell you why. Because this week's huge.
Mm.
You see, if we go out Europa League and go out the FA Cup, then what? Because that will be what, 4 years without a trophy? And then
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
second? Like this season has been like knocked out of the Champions League when he only needed was a point win 2 games. And he couldn't even get that.
Mm.
Then knocked out Europa League by a dead AC Milan team, knocked out the FA Cup. So then literally, what are we playing for? Second. Nah. Not here for it. Not here for it. And also, all this favoritism towards players needs to stop. And we've mentioned earlier about injuries. Victor Lindelof's got a bad back, bruv. A bad back. Ask anyone that's had a bad back, bruv, how hard it is just to get out of bed.
Of course it is.
Play by. Simple. You've got two in Zabi. Trust these, man. Bro, listen. And you know what? It's just United are just a cancer from bottom to top. From captain all the way up to Ed Woodward, bro. Cancer.
It's not like these men.
Say that again.
We say Ed Woodward's cancer.
Yeah, from top to bottom, like your captain on the pitch epitomizes your manager. Harry Maguire's not my captain. Garbage leader. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the worst manager in the league, and I'm telling you right now, if he got sacked today, no team in the Sheffield United would even take him. They wouldn't.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree with you.
Sheffield United would not take this man.
I agree with you.
Mick Phelan was in Australia a few years ago, teaching Australians how to play one touch against the wall. Like Kieran McKenna, work experience. Michael Carrick, work experience. Like yesterday, yeah, I was on that locker room app. Like I was in the room talking about Man United, innit? And I said, these men come into training every Monday, and they must huddle around together and be like, lads, we're still here, you know. We are still here.
Yeah.
Like, they must feel like they're winning it. Like they know they shouldn't be there.
You see Scotia's smile after the final whistle.
Like we played good. That's what pissed me off. He's delusional. He's mad.
Man.
Yeah, proper ecstatic. Like he's mad.
Idiot.
He's mad.
We're all slapping.
Like,
a slap.
And then this is what bothers me. Like these men that got director of football titles, Darren Fletcher's technical director. At any other club, a director of football has the power to hire managers and fire managers, sign players and sell players. This director of football has no power over transfers.
Yeah.
And doesn't have the power to sack Oli. So what football are you directing, bro?
Oh man.
It's bad. And I don't think, hopefully, if he gets a new contract, I think they'll probably announce it next week when there's no football in it.
Let's get him on, bro.
But all I'll say is this: Mourinho got a new contract, and by Christmas he was sacked. I think they gave a new contract to Van Gaal, and boy, he was gone within a season after signing.
Yeah, but what sense does that make? It don't make
because
sense.
These men are reactionary. You see, instead of waiting for the end of the season to analyze everything in total and be like, okay, cool, you did this, but you did this, and that was bad. Them man just go off emotion. They went off impulse and emotion when they hired Oli in the first place.
Exactly.
Instead of waiting to the end of the season to see what you've done, you hired man because you won 14 games in a row. I don't even think we've won 6 games in a row since then.
Yeah.
That's true. Like, if he gets a new contract, I'll be pissed. But I know for a fact that if he signs a new contract, then that increases the pressure of what we're going to expect in it. Because I know if he signs that new contract, United, they're going to expect trophies now, innit? He's stabilized the club now. He's stabilized the club now. So now they're going to expect signings, isn't it? I mean, signings and trophies. So what like to me, if he signs a new contract, he'll be gone by Christmas, and I guarantee it this time because City are going to be good next season. Chelsea will be good next season. They just need a striker. Chelsea, that's it. If they get Haaland,
But
it's
right
over.
now, yeah, I was
It's
gonna
over.
say,
They get Haaland, it's over. Liverpool will be back next season. They will. I don't imagine Tottenham to be any worse next season. Everton are improving under Ancelotti, and
mm,
who knows with Arsenal, innit? Like this season's mad because you're playing every 3 days, innit? See, once
mm,
we get to a normal season next season, you're gonna see it will go back to normality. And the crap that Ollie's been putting out, God, like this is how bad the Premier League is. The Premier League is the Farmers League this year, isn't it? It is. It is the Farmers League because looking at Man United, how are we second? How are we the second best team in the country, bro?
there's no way.
Fact,
Burnley play better football than us, bro.
we are a posh version of Burnley, bro. That's all we are.
Burnley play better than us. Let me see how Burnley play yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Ever.
if Man United are the second best team in the Premier League, then the Premier League is a Farmers League. Straight. It is. Where the top team in England, like Man City are in the Champions League, but Chelsea are what, fourth? Ain't got a good striker, but they're fourth. Liverpool form has dropped off a cliff.
I think all round's been poor this season. To be honest with you,
Who?
look at. I think football all round has been poor this season in
The,
most
the,
leagues.
the Premier League's been poor for a good couple of seasons now. Last year
But
was poor as well.
look at the Spanish league. The Spanish league is terrible, bro.
To me,
Spanish league is
Premier
terrible.
League is a farmers league right now. Like you could win a few games in a row and then suddenly you're in the top four. Farmers league. It is literally might go back to something next season, but right now it's farmers league. And
Farmers
Ollie,
league, Mike.
and another thing before we end off this Ollie topic, yeah. These men up above him must think that he's doing a great job. That second is an improvement on third, isn't it? But when you're not even close to being in a title race. City can win the league in about a few weeks' time. That's not that's not improvement. That is not improvement. And as I've said many times before, if this was any other manager that was top of the league and then suddenly they're 14 points behind, everyone would have been calling for Mourinho and Van Gaal's head. Anyone. But because it's Ollie and he stuck out his foot in 99 and he's got the United DNA, we give him a pass, innit? It's bullshit. I'm not here for it. And if he stays, I don't even know. Like, the, Mourinho questioned my love for football, bro. And this man is doing it as well, bro. I will stop watching Man United if this man continues this crap into next season, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Anything you want to add?
Bring in Rodgers. On that, bring in Rodgers, bro. Bring in Rodgers. It's time.
Rodgers wouldn't want to leave.
Rodgers doesn't.
No good manager will want to come to Man United and manage under this bullshit structure that we have. A director of football that ain't directing nothing. Darren Fletcher was Stoke coach on January the 1st. Now he's Manchester United technical director. Bro.
You know what I mean? I need right now.
Who?
Kino. Yeah.
You don't.
Ross them up in the dressing room. Yeah.
Like, all this crap United DNA bollocks, bruv. Throw that in the bin. Like, these man ain't got United DNA in their fucking pinky toe, bro. Like, you think anyone's going to want to play for a man that was a bench man for 10 years at a football club and stuck out his foot in 99?
Stuck out his foot.
Haaland ain't coming to United. He's already turned down Man United already, bro. So you think he's going to come and play for us? With what? We've got the best finishers in the Premier. Like literally, we've got three of the best strikers in the Premier League, and between them, they even scored the same amount of goals as Rashford. And you think Haaland's going to score goals in this team? That's all I'm going to say.
Jeez.
That's all I'm going to say, bro. Football's shocking, management's shocking, everything's shocking, bro.
Man.
It's mad. All right, cool. Let's review the weekend's games. So bring out the old pad.
Arsenal Tottenham.
We're gonna get to that. That was a big game yesterday. What did you think of Mourinho's approach?
Got to be honest with you, never watched the match.
Okay.
Never watched the match yesterday, but I saw the highlights. But I was expecting Tottenham to win, man. I was disappointed they never got a win. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got one over on Mourinho, which is good. The classic Mourinho come back after the game. Yeah, he was like, "What did he say?" Goes, "There's referees. I have interview after the game. Oh, pity." You joke, man. But that was a penalty. That was no way a penalty. You think that's a penalty?
Yeah, it was definitely a penalty.
What?
It was. He followed through.
How?
He followed through. Like
Andre,
this how you
he's
got to
missed
stick
the
it.
ball though.
No, this is how you got to see it. Yeah, this is how you got to see it. If that was anywhere else on the pitch, that's a free kick. Ball's gone, and he's come
No,
through on man. It is. It is. If I've played the ball and the ball's gone, and then you take man out, that is a free kick anywhere else on the pitch.
he's gone to shoot the ball back and he's
He shot the
completely missed.
ball. He's shinned it. It's gone out, and the man still went in with the tackle, bro.
I don't think that's a penalty
That's a
for me.
penalty. If you
I
play
wouldn't give,
FIFA, that's a penalty.
I wouldn't give that as a penalty, bro.
Also,
Honestly.
I've got to give props for Lamella's goal. That was absolute quality, fam.
Mate,
The
I ain't never
audacity
seen
and the
nothing like that.
bruv. Did you see the Europa League a few years ago when Tottenham were at White Hart Lane and he scored a bruv? He scored the best goal I've ever seen. Like he done exactly what he did yesterday. He did that from 30 yards, bruv. He went top bins.
Yeah, bro. I don't see that.
That was a big goal.
Madness.
But to me,
That was an Andy Gray moment. Take a bow, son.
yep,
Take a
take a
bow.
bow. Yeah, take a bow, son.
Yeah.
But he made a lot of Mourinho's just. This is why I hated him at United. He's too defensive, bruv. Like, why are you taking off Bell and bringing on Sissoko? Like, Arsenal were there to be beat.
I never knew they did.
Arsenal don't have that threat that you should be scared of, innit? Like they pose a threat, don't get me wrong, innit? But they don't have that threat like a Liverpool or even a Man United. Go at them.
Yeah.
Take the game to them. You've got one of the best strikers in Premier League history up front. You've got one of the Song got injured, unlucky. That could have hurt Tottenham. But you've got Bell's in form, bro. Like, go at Arsenal.
Yeah,
go at him.
Kane has just proved. Kane again proved that. Kane again proved yesterday, like he's top quality, bro. Like,
to me, the worst thing that can happen for Tottenham. The worst thing that can happen to Tottenham is if Harry Kane has a good Euros, because I'm telling you, the people gonna lay the bugs in his ear and be like, it's time to leave Tottenham.
Yeah.
It's time to leave Tottenham. Like, to me,
you see that header? You see that header he put in the back of the net, bro? But it was offside.
Yeah, quality.
Oh, bro, fuck it, bro. That's gunman, fam. The way he placed the header on the floor to expand back into the net, bro.
There's gonna be a moment in time. It's gonna be a moment in a time where he's gonna have to seriously think to himself: do I want to win trophies? I think even his legend as a his status as a Tottenham legend is certified, no matter what happens now, isn't it? It's all about winning trophies now, and the way Mourinho plays football, And the amount of good teams in the Premier League, be lucky if he wins a trophy.
Mm.
Lucky, to be honest. Should have never lost yesterday. And to me,
Well,
that's
you're
top
back
four
in
gone.
Tottenham for the Euros for the Europa, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I think there's
They
not many
might
good
end up
teams
winning
left.
one.
But I feel like Tottenham and the Arsenal final could happen.
Tottenham, Arsenal. Oh, that would. I, Mourinho win that all day, bro. Mourinho don't lose finals, bro, and
That's true.
especially against our bro. Little boy, blood. No matter what, bro, Mourinho's winning.
All right.
You
Let's
think
go.
Mourinho losing to Arsenal in a final, blood? No way, fam.
Ah.
He's not letting that happen.
All right. Let's get through the weekend game. So Friday night, Newcastle and Aston Villa finished 1-1. Newcastle are very close
Mm.
to that relegation zone. Did Fulham win? Fulham lost, didn't it? Yeah. I think they're
Mm.
4 points ahead of Fulham. If Newcastle don't sort it out soon,
You know, Newcastle,
yeah,
they ain't got nothing going forward. That's their problem. They ain't got nothing going forward. What's his name's injured, isn't it? Callum
Callum Wilson,
Wilson.
yeah,
Yeah, Callum Wilson's injured. And it's that other guy injured as well. That the Turkish
what was it, Almiron?
Alvarez. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alvarez injured as well.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah. To me, if there was fans in the
they're in
stadium,
trouble.
Steve Bruce would have been out of a job time ago.
Yeah,
Time ago. But yeah,
yeah.
they're definitely in trouble. Definitely in trouble. Um, Villa just look like without Grealish, they ain't got nothing, and looks like their season's just petering out a bit. Saturday lunchtime, good game. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Leicester versus Chelsea. Um, what do
Oh,
you
yeah.
think?
No.
What do you think of Chelsea under Tuchel? Do you think they've made any sort of progress?
Um, I think they're more organized. Um, but there's no threat. There's still not that killer threat. But like you said, in the summer they're gonna go out and get themselves a striker. So with a striker and that organization, back it
Yep.
up, Tuchel and Chelsea are gonna be a force next season. That's
Yep.
no doubt. Um, don't get me wrong though. I still see West Ham. I don't know, man. I don't know if Chelsea still might not make the top four, man. Because it's tight up there, man.
Mm.
It's tight up there. And to be honest with you, they should have went to Ellen Road on Saturday and got the 3 points. Out of any of the games that Tuchel's won, yesterday was one of the games he should have won.
Yep. Thoroughly agree with what you're saying. Yeah, if they'd have won on Saturday, considering West Ham lost yesterday, what 4 points clear?
Exactly, yeah.
Bit of
Well,
breathing room, you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? And then you would have still kept
Yeah.
within reach of United and Leicester. I think United and Leicester are probably a couple wins now away from guaranteeing Champions League football. And
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
where Tuchel messed up. But yeah, Chelsea are like a good looking girl, but her sex is whack. Like, that's Chelsea. Like, they have no
Straight.
firepower up front. Everything looks good until they get to the final third, innit? And then
Here's
fucking,
a question for you.
yeah, go on.
You reckon Chelsea would have been up in this position with Frank Lampard in charge?
Nah. Nah.
Yeah.
I think it was the Leicester game when you can tell they stopped playing for
Yeah.
him. And nah, I think with Lampard, he got the best out of a good situation last year because he played bare youngers. You see,
Yeah.
Chelsea, when you slap 200 odd £1 million down, the expectation is to win
Oh,
the league,
oh,
innit? Like any team slaps 200 million down, you're expecting to win the league, innit? They were top at the beginning of December. And then to be where they were in January, what, ninth? Not good enough. And I think
yeah.
the pressure got to him. And like we said before, like the job was too big for a minute. And obviously you can't turn down the club where you're the record goal scorer, innit? But Lampard will definitely bounce back, and I guarantee he'll be Chelsea manager again one day once he's got a bit more experience under his belt. But like I said, next job, Crystal Palace. Leading on nicely to Crystal Palace. They beat West Brom 1-0. I think that win
Yeah,
keeps them safe. West Brom
yeah,
are gone. I think Big Sam said after the game,
yeah,
if he had a striker, would be higher up the league.
yeah.
I do agree with them because they have played decent football since he's got in charge, but they do
But
not
they
have a
bought a
striker.
striker in January.
But
They
yeah,
bought
exactly.
a striker in January.
But you see, not Harry, Big Sam likes to shop at Poundland with his discount card. It's worked in the past. It's not working anymore. They could have loaned a striker from somewhere and got someone to come in and got him goals, but he didn't. So is what it is there, to be honest. So yep, on to the next game. Everton surprise defeat at home to Burnley.
Dwight McNeil, what a banger, mate. What a banger. What a banger.
He's one of the most unnoticed and underrated players in the Premier
Englishman.
League. When I
Englishman
tell
ball.
you Dwight McNeil is a baller, he needs to be playing at a better team.
Yeah, 100%. I
He
agree with
can't
you.
be playing for this Brexit banners and mash fish and chips football team, bruv. He needs to be playing. Even a Palace would be better for him than Burnley, bruv.
I agree.
Top class player. Everton, it's a little dent in their hopes for the Champions League, but they still got, I think, 2 games in hand on the teams above, so not too bad. But big win for Burnley. They've moved 6 points clear the relegation zone. Um, Next game, Fulham, Man City. Man City
Man.
continuing their march
Oh,
on to the
mate, I was so upset with Fulham, man. They played so well here. You see Fulham in the first half, bro.
I hope they stay up, you know. I
Oh
really
man,
hope they
they
stay
played
up.
well, but you see that defensive line, they did the same thing United did, and let City
Yeah,
back into the game, bro. Yeah, because if they took that game into the 70th minute, bro, they could have nicked a 1-0, bro. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
that's true.
I'm
True.
telling you. Scott Parker, bro, he's up there for one of the managers this season.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he is, bro.
No,
He
it's not.
is for me, he is.
No, it's
He's
not.
got his team playing really well, bro.
They're in the relegation zone, mate.
Bruv, if they never had not like that, obviously he's not going to get the manager award, but like, he's up there for me as one of the managers, bruv. He's done well this season, regardless of because
Nah.
what he's got. What he's got, he ain't got the greatest. He plays and they're playing really good football, bro. He's actually shocked me about it. I never knew he was such a good manager.
I rate the improvement in Fulham.
Yeah,
That's it.
he's
That
good,
is
bro.
it. That is it. That is it. Literally.
And bro, they gave away that game, bro. Literally every goal was a mistake.
That's true. That is true.
Literally every goal was a mistake. Go on,
Alright,
yeah.
cool. Moving on to Sunday. Southampton 1, Brighton 2. Southampton have dropped off a cliff, mate. And if they don't fix up soon, they
Yeah,
could go down, bruv.
right,
Like, they're only 6 points off the relegation zone.
yeah,
And they were top, early November?
yeah, it's true.
Dropped off a cliff. And when you lose to Brighton, you were basically like a diet version of Chelsea.
Mm.
Good to watch, but when you get to the final third, can't hit a barn door, then you've got serious problems, mate. So that's a big defeat for Southampton. Big win for Brighton, though.
Mhm.
Um,
Do you still see Brighton going down?
I think it's between Fulham and Newcastle. And if Southampton don't fix up soon, there's always that team that just has a free fall in the second half of the season and gets relegated.
Yeah.
Southampton could be that team, innit?
As I say as well, Danny Welbeck, well played the other day, mate. Well played, mate. I ain't never seen Danny Welbeck play like that in years, bro. You get me?
You
He
know
played.
what? Yeah, it's a shame he's had all those knee injuries as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that's one
But
of the
I'm just
best games.
happy to see him
Welbeck.
do well. Happy to see him do well. All right. The 2 o'clock game, Leicester 5, Sheffield United 0. Before we get to that game, what's your thoughts on Sheffield United sacking Wilder?
Like, it was coming in it, but like, what are you gonna do in it? Like, who you gonna go out and get? Because Sheffield United ain't coming back to the Premier League in for a long time now.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. All their players feel sorry for Ryan Brewster as well, bruv. Like he's just
God,
gone there on a big money move. Like things ain't worked out. Who's gonna want to gamble on him now? Do you know
that
what I
is
mean?
true. That is true.
Who's gonna wanna gamble on him now?
And
Do you know what I
Sheffield
mean?
United won't even get their money back.
Is 20, who's gonna pay 20 million for him? They paid 20 million for Ryan Brewster.
30 million, mate. 30 million for Ryan Booster.
30.
Yeah, 30 million
Wow, 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 wow.
for someone that wasn't even proven at Premier
Yeah.
League level.
Wow.
Madness.
That's a madness still.
Um, I
And he
rate.
ain't even started. He ain't even started none of the
Yeah, I
time.
know. I know. Me personally, I rate what Wilder's done in totality from taking them Sheffield United from League One to the Premier League.
Yeah.
But their form in the 38 games, last 38 games, so since lockdown restart till now, they've only won 4 games out of 38.
I think the
Deserved
owners
the
are just
sack.
happy for the ride in the Prem. They're just happy for the ride.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I
Des-
mean? Because if they wanted to maintain their Premier League status, they would have seen what's been happening at the club, and they would have planned for when Wilder left, innit? Right
yeah,
now, they don't even know what's happening, bro.
exactly.
Players didn't even know what happened on Saturday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
they got slapped 5-0 by Leicester.
Oh,
Do you
man.
think? Do you think that's it now? Leicester going to be playing Champions League football next season?
Yeah, 100%. I knew they're still going to be playing Champions League football. 100%. Brendan Rodgers, big job, bro. He's done down there. Big job.
I know we're both huge fans of Brendan Rodgers. Like, I've said it before. Leicester are the second best team in the league, the
Yeah,
second best team to watch in the league.
yeah,
What he's done with that team, phenomenal in half the time that Solskjaer's been at Man United.
exactly.
Um, I've said it, mate. If he stays at Leicester, don't be surprised if they win the league again.
Right.
Do not be surprised if they win the league again. It wouldn't be a shock if they were to win the league again.
What's his name? Yeah, what's his name? Him up, man. What's his name?
You're
Inacho.
natural, yeah. Big boy hat trick, and I could
He,
see the
he,
emotion in his face as well.
he's a striker. Even when he was at City,
Yeah,
he's a striker,
yeah.
bro. He gets you goals, time. He's a striker.
I'm
He's be-
happy.
listen. He's better than your Origi, you know. He's better than them type of players there.
Yeah, he's not a backup striker.
Nah, he's not a
he's a
backup
starter.
striker because he can start a game, bro. Trust me.
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah.
It's bad. Bad
I'm happy.
Nigerian.
I'm
Niger.
happy Leicester are still winning games even with the injuries because I thought their form might drop off, but they're keeping pace, which is good.
100%.
We've talked about the Manchester derby. We've talked about United, West Ham. Right now, Liverpool winning at Wolves 1-0.
Diego Jota.
Yep. So that is basically Premier League sorted. We've got Champions League this week.
Hmm.
Uh Man City against Mönchengladbach. They should finish off that tie, Man City.
Oh,
Real
come on.
Madrid against Atalanta. Real
Real
Madrid,
Madrid are winning 1-0 or losing 1-0?
I think they're winning 1-0, you know.
Yeah, they scored
Yeah,
in
so they
last
should
week.
go through. And then Wednesday, Champions League, it's Chelsea at home to Atletico Madrid and Bayern Lazio. Bayern already through. Chelsea have a 1-0 lead from the first leg. Do you think they're going to finish off the job?
Yeah, because defensively they're good. Uh, next leg's at home, innit?
I think it all depends on what Atletico Madrid turn up. If it's
Yeah,
going to be a Simeone Park the boss job, then no.
nah, you know what I mean?
If they go at it with the attacking firepower that they have,
Suarez, Joao Felix, you know what I mean? It could be a
then
messy night for
yeah,
Chelsea.
it could be.
Do
It could
you know what I
be.
mean? Be a
It could
messy
be.
night.
All right then. Now Europa League, Man United play the second leg against AC Milan on Thursday.
Yeah.
Um, through the United fans I've spoken to, no one believes we're going to go through on Thursday.
No, I don't believe so either.
It's a
But
God.
5 players are back. Pogba's coming back.
There's a couple more weeks for Pogba.
He's back.
Okay.
Pogba. Who else is injured again? I had
Van der Beek.
five players. And her 5 players are back, apparently.
I see it when I believe it when I see it, mate. I believe it when I see it.
Even if the 5 players are back, I don't even see us
I
winning.
think if we got the 5 players back, then we've got a chance.
We got a chance, but I don't see us winning that game, bro. San Siro. All it takes is Milan to score a goal. But fuck.
I think we've got more chance of winning on Thursday than we do against Leicester in the cup next Sunday.
Hold on, if
we've just got to score once to match AC Milan's away goal.
Yeah, but if AC Milan score, we got a match. We got to score 3, right?
Nah.
2.
Nah. Because if we score, then it's 1-1. It goes to extra time.
Oh yeah, because
the moment we score 2, they've got to score 3.
They game done because we're away.
And they're not scoring 3 goals.
Well, to be honest, I see us doing it then. You know what I mean? I see us doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, the target's there. We know what we've got to do. Simple as, isn't it? Like we've got to go out there and pay for a draw or bro. We've got to go out there and win and get a goal, 2 goals. Boom.
So I think we will do it somehow. But we will touch on the FA Cup when we do the weekend preview later on during the week. But I think we'll definitely do. I think we'll knock out AC Milan. I'm confident with that. I think we'll score a couple of goals as well. I'm gonna go 2-1 or 2-2. Go through on away goals. All right, so we are at the end. Just want to say, hit the like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, people. You don't know it's the love of the game.
For the love of the game, mate. For the love of the
game. You know what I mean?
After this weekend, next weekend is the international break.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do a little watch along.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna draw up our 23-man squad for the Euros as well. I'm gonna do mine. Skervin's gonna do his.
All right.
We're gonna draw that up. We're gonna do a little watch along of a classic England game from the Euros in the past. I ain't worked out which game it's gonna be yet.
Portugal England.
It could be. But we're gonna do that next weekend, not this weekend coming. But next weekend we're gonna do that. We're gonna watch a classic game and then just reminisce.
Hopefully during the international break we have a sit down and we talk about this Fury Joshua fight as well. We have a preview.
I know this is for the love of the game, but you can't ignore the big announcement that was made this afternoon. It's not even potentially. This is the biggest fight in the history of British boxing. It will happen, and we're gonna get 2 fights this year. They've confirmed. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have agreed to fight. Believe it's going to be in June, probably in Wembley, probably after the whole country's open back up. We've been waiting. It's been announced. What's your thoughts on potentially the biggest fight in the history of British boxing?
Hey, I can't wait. And it's not even so much about the fight itself. I just can't wait for the build up, the anticipation, like the wondering who's gonna win. Is Joshua gonna knock him out? Is Fury just gonna take him on points, or is Fury gonna knock Joshua out? You know what I mean? This is serious war in Britain right now. You know what I mean? This is the creme de la creme. You know what I mean? This is. I'm so happy for Eddie Hearn as well. You know what I mean? I'm a proper Eddie Hearn fan. Look, I've got my Eddie Hearn book here, bro. No mess with Eddie Hearn, guys. Get me. Don't mess with him. Them guy there, legendary. Yeah, he's done a lot for boxing, man. Trust me.
I just want to say it's great that we're finally going to get the fight. I didn't think we would see it. I did say I didn't think we'll see it until it's open up and fans will be there. I'm glad it's happening with fans will be there. Also, I don't think people will fully understand how big this is probably till closer to fight time. But for boxing fans like me and you, we know This is literally the biggest fight in the history of Great Britain, bro.
For me, for my lifetime being brought up, this is probably be the biggest sporting event in this
Like,
country.
I,
100%. No,
I,
but apart from the Olympics, though, I can't. It's the Olympics.
mate,
20.
I don't even care. This is bigger than the Olympics
True that.
because
True that.
the Olympics come around every 4 years. This
Yeah,
fight,
but
for
you're
the
not
first
often
time
you get.
ever,
You're
you're
not
not
often you get in your hometown.
like.
You get me?
I grew up watching the greatest in the heavyweight era of Lewis, Tyson, Holyfield. Those fights were big,
Yeah.
but this is for all the marbles, and it's with two great British fighters. Like,
All the
it's gonna
belts
be
are on the line.
huge. It's gonna be in the summertime. Lockdown would have just been eased. It's the Euros as well. Sun's gonna be out.
Michael Buffer in his white suit.
Girls in maxi dresses. Like, listen, can't wait. We're gonna get two fights. So I don't think the second fight will be in the UK. I think we'll probably send it to Abu Dhabi, probably in
To
December.
be honest, I think it's gonna be the other way around.
I think the first fight's got to happen here. It's got to happen here. Like,
I
there's
think
no
we want
way.
it to happen here,
It's
but
got to happen here.
because of the restrictions, I reckon it's gonna happen here.
It's completely lifted after June 21st.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
It's got to happen here, and I think that's why they haven't announced the venue yet.
Yeah.
But it's got to happen here, even if it's 20,000 at, I don't know, O2 aside. It's got to happen. It's got to happen here.
It's for real.
It's got to happen here. But yep, we'll talk about that closer to the time anyway. We've got plenty.
100%.
All right. So
like, subscribe, and do the thing. Get me.
You know the deal. You know the deal. That's Skervin, Dre.
Dre.
Out.
Love the game. Peace.
Peace.
God bless.